Hi, I'm Adriana.
I'm Zoe.
Hi, I'm Tegan.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sandy.
Zoe, have you checked your skin lately?
No, I haven't. Why should I?
Each year in Australia, over 2,000 individuals die from skin cancer and over 750,000 people are treated. This means that every day over 2,000 people are being treated.
Australians are 4 times more likely to grow a common skin cancer than any other type of cancer.
Per year, over 1 million consultations with GPs are for skin cancer.
Of all new cases of cancer detected each year, skin cancers justify 80% of cases.
Skin cancer is the uncontrolled growth of abnormal skin cells. It occurs when unrepaired DNA damage to the skin cells triggers mutations or genetic defects that can lead the skin cells to multiply rapidly and form malignant tumours. Skin cancers can be caused by sunburn, tanning beds, and solariums. All these things involve overexposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun.
Okay, but why is this important?
In Australia, the incidence of skin cancer is amongst the highest in the world. In fact, skin cancer rates are 2 to 3 times those in Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom. It is that frequent that 2 in 3 Australians, by the time they are 70 years of age, will be diagnosed with skin cancer. However, incidence rates have not always been so high. Between 1982 and 2007, the incidence rate for melanoma of the skin almost doubled from 26.7 to 48.5 per 100,000 people.
There are 3 different types of skin cancers: melanoma, basal cell carcinoma, and squamous cell carcinoma.
Melanoma is the 3rd most common cancer in both men and women in Australia, and the most common among adolescents and young adults. It accounts for over 1/4 of all cancers among those aged 15 to 29.
Symptoms of skin cancer to look out for that may prompt an individual to get a skin check include new spots or freckles that appear on the skin. They may change shape or colour over a period of weeks to months. Also, any non-healing sores and small or pinkish and red lumps. Known treatments for skin cancer include surgery, scraping, freezing, radiotherapy and chemotherapy, and if left untreated, skin cancer can result in death.
In 2012, the mortality rate for skin cancer in Australia was 2,036 deaths, with the majority of these deaths due to melanoma, 1,515 deaths, and 521 deaths due to non-melanoma skin cancer.
So why is this important?
Skin cancer remains a prevalent issue of concern today, especially in Australia, which has the highest incidence of skin cancer in the world. Numbers are predicted to rise further despite the condition being such a preventable one. Skin cancer can be easily prevented by staying out of the sun when UV radiation levels are high, putting on sunscreen that is at least SPF 30+, and wearing broad-brimmed hats or long-sleeve shirts. Skin cancer awareness has been revived recently when a picture of Tawny Willoughby was posted on the internet, which pictured her aggressive skin cancer scars on her face, caused by the use of tanning beds and long lengths of time spent in the sun without protection from sunscreen. As of the 1st of January this year, commercial tanning beds were banned in all Australian states and territories with the exception of Western Australia, who have agreed to the ban but haven't decided on an official date as of yet.
So why is this important?
This is an important step in combating the prevalence of skin cancer, as research in 2008 showed that solarium usage could be linked to 43 deaths and 281 cases of melanoma growth. It is estimated that this ban could potentially save the Australian healthcare system around $3 million per year, simply by preventing the onset of conditions caused by UV exposure.
Overall, according to the data and information provided, we can recognize that this is a prevalent issue that requires attention for prevention. Australian governments have already taken steps for prevention methods, but more can be done. We know this is an important issue because even preventative measures are being taken in international settings as well, such as the Canadian Skin Cancer Campaign by the David Cornfield Melanoma Fund, which targeted Canadian youth as skin cancer is the 2nd most common cancer among teenagers and young adults.
Dear 16-year-old me.
Dear 16-year-old me, this is where they took the cancer out. It was something called melanoma.
It's called malignant melanoma.
Malignant melanoma.
I want you to be aware
that melanoma is a young person's disease.
It is the second most common cancer in children and teenagers, and one of the most common in young adults. And it can be deadly.
I want you to know you're not helpless.
This is a cancer that shows itself
right there on the outside of you.
Start checking your skin.
Please check.
Get to know your skin.
Get to know your skin.
Start checking your skin.
If a new mole shows up,
Or if one you have starts to change color, or size, or shape, or feels different.
if something seems out of place, get your doctor to have a look as soon as possible.
The issue of skin cancer can relate back to some of the content that we have already covered in class this trimester. In particular, what we have discussed about health promotion from week 3. The World Health Organization defines health promotion as the process of enabling people to increase control over and to improve their health. In our seminars, we learnt that health promotion is directed at the underlying causes of death as well as the immediate causes and includes education and harm minimisation. There are many different health promotion campaigns out there today in regards to preventing the onset of skin cancer. One of these is Some Smart's There's Nothing Healthy About a Tan campaign. This campaign, aimed at young Australians, focuses on how damaging the impact of UV exposure can be and breaks down the misconception that being more tanned looks healthier. A group of 13 to 34-year-olds were surveyed after this campaign began to air in 2009 to 2010, and the majority claimed that it made them think getting a tan could be dangerous. This campaign was highly regarded and even won the International Salzburger Institute's Sun Safety Award. This was based on the delivery of the message, marketing savvy, and production quality. Another health promotion campaign aiming to reduce the onset of skin cancer and melanoma growth is the Slip, Slop, Slap, Seek, Slide campaign. The original 1980s campaign only stated slip on a shirt, slop on sunscreen, and slap on a hat, where Sid the Seagull graced Australian televisions to remind people of the 3 uncomplicated ways to protect against skin cancer. The campaign was readjusted more recently in 2007 to include seeking shade and sliding on sunglasses.
Slip, slop, slap, seek and slide, have fun outside, but don't get fried.
This was in an attempt to avoid all underlying causes of damage from UV and sun exposure. From what we have learned during this unit, we know that these 2 campaigns focus on improving the individual's health and aim to reduce avoidable complications of skin cancer, therefore making them downstream approaches to health promotion.
So, as suggested by the Dear 16-Year-Old Me campaign, get to know your skin. And don't forget,
Slip on a shirt.
Slap on some sunscreen. Slap on a hat.
Seek shade.
slide on some sunnies. Because there's nothing healthy about a tan.